right, okay. All right, we're recording. All right. So, it looks like my little joke about Sword Art Online going Sword Art offline is actually true. Because if we look through the notice, we'll look through this. Oh, oops. Yeah, bingo. Yeah. So if we go through this, they have the Sword Art Online memory defrag. That's a lot to say. Now, if you look here, it says offline version. So let's go down there because I don't give a hoot about this. Oh. Yeah, so offline. Why did I hit my remote? Offline version release. When service closes, a new memory defrag that can be played offline will be released. The offline version will be available to your device's app store starting August 30th, 6 o'clock UC after service ends. I think UT is, I don't know what that means. The following contents will be available: character quests, character illusions, quest, playback of stories. Character illusions. You can see information about certain characters from the game. About 60 characters have been pre-selected for the offline version. Information available: illustrations and voices, equipment used, sword and battle skills, profiles, abilities, and skill slots. All available restrictions are of the characters after max limit break characters despite a max level. All skill slots and unlockable attributes are unlocked. All upgradable characters are fully upgraded. This cannot be reversed. You cannot transfer any characters you have obtained as of end of service to the offline version. So, I don't know how to feel about that, honestly. Unless it let you pick 60 of your characters, or I'm guessing they're pre-selected. I don't know, that's kind of a little bit weird. And there's like quests that are available. So they'll have the main quest, the ultimate fight, the quests featuring bosses from past ranking events. All right, cool. You can do playback of stories which are from Sword Art Online, Alvenheim, and Gun-Gale. That's pretty spectacular. But I don't know how I feel about them picking like 60 characters themselves, because a lot of them are probably going to be like Kirito, Asuna, Leafa, Shion, Yuki. I think it was like the main cast. I don't watch Sword Art Online, so I don't know the main cast. But I think that's probably like the characters they're going to pick. I really wish that more games would do like an offline version. Especially they've been around for like a couple of years. But I think all mobile games should do, right, is if a game is around longer than 3 years, when it shuts down, they should just give it an offline version. So at least that way, you're not kind of just being like, wow, guys, this is crazy. We've been around for like 20 years. All right, let's shut it down and make sure no one can ever play this again. Like, I'm glad that mobile games are starting to do that, because I'm glad, that Brave Frontier did it. I'm glad that Kingdom Hearts Unchained is doing it. I'm glad that this is doing it too. I just wish this was around like a little bit earlier. So like games like Tales of Link. I know. I always bring up Tales of Link. I'm so mad that game got shut down. All right, I don't care what no one says. I love Tales of Link. Which games are like Tales of Link, even Dungeon Link. I'm pretty sure no one here remembers Dungeon Link, but I wish that game got an offline version. I wish Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth got an offline. Same with Naruto Blazing. I didn't really play Mobius Final Fantasy, but that could have got one too. One Piece Thousand Storm would have been a great offline game. Rune Story 2. Like, man, all those games, granted, some of them didn't last that long. I think the global Rune Story was only around for like, I think, a year or so, or something like that. Oh yeah, Phantom of the Kill 2. I wish that game had an offline version too. That was a really good game, even though I could still play it, but I had to go through the JP Iowa store, and I don't feel like doing all that. And plus, I can't speak Japanese, so it's a big hurdle. But yeah, I hope and wish and pray that more gacha games do this in the future instead of just basically being like, all right, buckos, let's wrap it up and never talk about this again. So, yeah, it looks like Sword Art Online it's gonna have its own Sword Art offline version. And yeah, that was it. I was gonna make a video on this earlier, but I was busy and I didn't have time to do it. And today I have time, so here you guys are. So I forgot to mention this too in the original video. I meant to say that like I was gonna miss the game because I used to way back when I used to do skits instead of doing whatever I'm doing now. I actually made like I think I made like 2 videos on this. I think I don't remember. If I remember, I'll probably just like put the 2 videos I made in the description, so you guys can go back and listen to a 2017 me. My voice sounded so terrible then, but shameless plug by the way. Yeah, that'll do it for this one. High fly memory defrag. High fly, I guess, because I have to reverse it because you're gonna be gone, but you're not going to be gone, if that makes sense. So yeah, it looks like we'll still be able to play this game after it shuts down.